Dealing with food addictions. Why do we eat food? We eat food because we are hungry. And to satiate that hunger or thirst, we eat food. So the food we eat, the snacking we do, is to fill some gap, is to fill some thirst or hunger in our life. What is it that I am hungry for or thirsty for? Because that energy, that thirst is God. The thirst that I have in my life, that is a divine force. We should not judge it. There's no reason to run away from it. Whatever I'm thirsty for, hungry for, is coming from my heart. Go after it. That is what you want to manifest. That is what your heart wants. So when we are not going after what our heart wants, when we are not going after our life's true purpose, then we fill it with something else. And food is the easiest form to fill any thirst or hunger. No reason to run after, sign up for programs, for dieting, because that is just a band aid dealing with the symptom. Look at the root cause. What is your goal? What is your purpose? And to find that, simply look at what do you love? What makes you happy? What do I love? What makes me happy? What do I love? What makes me happy? What does my heart really want? Listen to that and follow it and make steps in the direction of what your heart desires, what your heart wants, what you are thirsty and hungry for, which means what are your goals? The goals come from that. When you look in the direction of your goals, when you become committed to that, then the effort will become effortless. Then the work doesn't seem like work because you're doing your heart's desire. You're working on what you want to work on. Then your thirst and hunger is taken care of. Then you don't need to fill that thirst and hunger, which is not satiated, to be filled, to be fulfilled, to be proxied by some snack, food, or drink. So, one way to deal with that is energy vampires. There are people in your life that suck your time, they create emergencies in your life. And you don't know how to say no. So, the first step is creating boundaries and learning to say no. We're not losing our resources, which is time, money, energy, and we're not losing our health. So, time, money, energy, and health. We lose these to fulfill other people's requests. So, we put boundaries. I'm willing to give up this much time. I'm willing to give up this much money. Willing to give up this much resources. I'm willing to take this much stress in my life, right? Health, or whatever that means to you. For this person who I love and or respect, or I have obligation, whether from a work perspective or family responsibilities and so forth. Something that I'm comfortable doing. Yeah, if I did that, I'm okay. Beyond that, nope. First time you do it will be hard. And before you do it, hold on to the feet of the Lord. Connect with your high C, because the power you need to overcome the first hump is going to come from the high C. It's not going to come from your body or mind, because you've tried that. It has not worked. You need a higher level of energy to cross that hump or bump. And then whatever you want to achieve, start making small steps. Actually, I won't even say small steps. That is also can be very difficult. Just make one step, just one step. Don't even think about what the second step would be. Don't even worry about the final outcome. Don't even say, well, what's the point of just doing this thing? It will not make me achieve my goals. All I have to do is to say, I'm committed to my goal. Know what your goal is. I'm committed to my goal. And if your goal is not 100% clear, don't worry about it. You know it is in this direction. Okay, start making one effort in that direction. And don't worry about how long it takes for you to make your first step. Make your first step. Be patient with yourself. Be committed to your goal. Be patient with yourself. Don't worry about the quantity of effort or quality of effort. It is just effort, some effort in the direction of your goal. And how does it work? It works in the Fibonacci sequence. It grows from one, you do one, and then you can do the second one after the first one is done. And then is 1 plus 1, 2. Then you'll be able to do 2. That's called momentum. You're going to gain momentum. All right? What was extremely hard to do the first step, the second step is not so hard. And the third step, it becomes half as hard. And then 2 plus 1 is 3. All of a sudden, hey, 1 buy 2 get 1 free. It feels like that. You feel encouraged. And then it is 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 3, 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. And in 45th iteration of Fibonacci sequence, you reach 1,000,000,000 plus. And don't worry about the number of years. You just worry about the first step. That is the hardest. Just know that. So be patient with it. Don't worry about quantity, quality, outcome, nothing. And then go to the next step. So, hey, what does it have to do with food addictions? Well, guess what? We're going to the underlying cause. Because if I gave you the steps of food addictions, there's plenty of stuff on the internet. It doesn't work because you've not looked at the lack of fulfillment of your goals, or lack of goals, or lack of commitment to your goals. And that comes from your heart. Listen to your heart, be committed to it, follow it, make the first step, hold on to the feet of the Lord. I love me.